Pull up a chair and sit with me for a while. I'm out here on the porch tonight, rocking gently in my chair, watching the sun settle down behind the garden. I've got a glass of wine beside me, and what's left of my little evening companion resting in the ashtray. The air is cooling off, the birds are settling in for the night, and I've been thinking about varmints. Now, if you've ever planted a garden, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You can spend days preparing the soil. You can carefully plant your seeds. You can water faithfully. You can pull every weed you see. And then one morning, you walk outside, coffee in hand, feeling proud of yourself, only to discover that something has been helping itself to all your hard work. A rabbit, a squirrel, a gopher, maybe a bird. Something has slipped into your garden and started taking bites out of what you've been growing. Now tell me that doesn't sound a little like life. Because sometimes the things that damage our dreams don't arrive with flashing lights and warning signs. No, they sneak in quietly. A little doubt here, a little fear there. A careless comment from somebody who doesn't know half of what you've survived. And before you know it, something is nibbling away at your confidence, taking little bites out of your peace, stealing pieces of the future you've been working so hard to create. The thing about varmints is, they don't care how much work you've put into your garden. They don't care how long you've waited for those first little sprouts to appear. They're only interested in what they can take. And truth be told, there are people like that too. Some people celebrate your growth. Others seem more comfortable when you're standing still. Some people cheer you on. Others spend their time explaining why your dreams won't work, why you're too old, why you're too late. Now don't get me wrong. Not everyone who disagrees with you is a varmint. Sometimes good advice can save us from making mistakes. But you'll learn the difference. Good advice helps you grow. Negativity only tears things down. And sometimes, the biggest varmints aren't other people at all. Sometimes they're living right between our own ears. That little voice that whispers, "You're too old, too late, too inexperienced, too broken, too much, or somehow not enough." Baby, those little thoughts can do more damage than a whole family of rabbits. That's why protecting your garden matters. Protecting your peace matters. Protecting your energy matters. Protecting your dreams matters. Not everybody needs access to every part of your life. Not every opinion deserves a seat at your table. And not every thought deserves space in your mind. Sometimes you've got to make a little noise, clap your hands, open the gate, wave your arms around, and chase those varmints right on out of your garden. Because you've worked too hard to let fear eat what faith planted. You've waited too long to let doubt steal what hope created. And you've come too far to let negativity take up residence where purpose is trying to grow. So tonight, as you're sitting there thinking about your own garden, ask yourself, what's been nibbling at your peace? What's been stealing your joy? What's been distracting you from what matters most? Whatever it is, maybe it's time for it to go. Well, my wine glass is about empty. The sun has almost disappeared, and these old rocking chair conversations tend to get longer than I plan. Until next time, this is YaYa. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And remember, your garden is worth protecting, so chase those varmints out and keep growing. Ashe.